Okay, I'm a little bit emotional today starting this video because I just got pulled over by a county sheriff. And that's not why I'm emotional. I'm emotional because I didn't get a citation, and I fully deserved one. But I didn't know I had done anything wrong, so if that helps at all, I still could have gotten a citation. And I'm feeling so emotional because God is so good to us, even when we're not always good to Him. And I'm not perfect, and I haven't been perfect. And I've struggled with some things this week, and I really felt like I've let my father down. And I've been trying to apologize and tell him how much I love him. And he's still so good to me, even though I messed up, okay? Even though I messed up on a regular daily basis. So, anyways, I'll stop crying for a second and just gather myself because, I've got this terrible light because I'm facing west. Anyway, I just pulled over. I'm on my way down to my parents for dinner, and I didn't even, after I got pulled over, I got back on the freeway, and then I just pulled over after I got off the exit because I thought I need to talk about this while it's fresh on my mind and my heart. So today, my heart's been really full, and I've just been feeling really impacted emotionally by this past week. Like I said, God is so good to me, even when I'm not always good to Him. And I just want to be good to Him all the time, because the cool thing about God is that He's unchanging, so He's always going to be there for me. He's always going to be loving me, and He's always going to be forgiving me. Always. And the problem with us humans is that we are always changing. We're not always consistent. We mess up. But the constant thing about us is how much we change and how much we mess up and how much we go back on our word and how much we just flub up and make mistakes and do stupid things. Sometimes they're maybe innocent but really stupid. And so the cool thing about God is that He's never like that. He's always going to be the same. So here's what I got pulled over for. I was actually thinking about what I wanted to talk about today, and I might have to make that a separate video now because I want to talk about this for a second. But I was thinking about personal power and wanting to make a video talking about how powerful we are because of a great gift that God gave us, our agency and our ability to choose. And so I'll talk about this for a little bit because that actually does apply. So I was thinking about this and just feeling like no matter what happens, I get to choose. I even was thinking, even if I got pulled over, even if something really bad happened to me, I can choose after that how I respond to it. So how ironic, right? That as I'm thinking these things and feeling so good that I looked in the rearview mirror and saw lights flashing behind me. And I had actually passed the sheriff when he got on the freeway and just thought, I'm going to be really careful. I'm going to watch my speed. So when he came up to my window, he said, I need your license and your registration and your insurance. And I said, I'm sorry, was I speeding? And he said, no, your registration has expired since December. Guys, it's almost September. I didn't know that my registration was expired. I didn't know. I honestly didn't. I mean, I wouldn't have let it go even a month past. So 9 months? I'm so embarrassed. But, I explained to him that I got divorced. And I mean, I know that wasn't very recent, but I'm still figuring things out. I'm still not used to carrying this all myself and not having a husband that takes care of some of the stuff that I'm used to him taking care of. And again, that's not an excuse, but I'm just saying there's a learning curve, right, to being divorced. And I've made plenty of mistakes becoming a single person again. And this is a huge one. So Heavenly Father was definitely looking out for me because a very kind man pulled me over. So I got my driver's license and I handed it to him, and I looked in my glove box for my registration. I found the expired registration, and sure enough, it said December 2017, and I was so embarrassed. And I handed it to him, and I said, I'm so sorry, and something spilled in my glove box, and it was all brown or yellowed on the side, and I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know what spilled on it, and I'm just feeling like just so stupid, okay? But I handed him that, and I started looking for my insurance, and my insurance cards were expired as well. I don't know where my new ones are. I know I have current insurance, and I told him that, and I do. Like, I pay on it every month. I obviously have insurance, but I don't know where the cards are. And then my license, my address has changed. It's not the same as what's on my license. So I gave him my current address, and he took everything. And, again, I'm just feeling so embarrassed, and I'm thinking, man, I'm just really not a very responsible person. How did this happen? 2017, December 2017. It's almost September of 2018. I honestly didn't know, and I just started thinking, how did I never see that? I'm sure it says on my text that it's expired. I'm sure it says December 2017. How did I miss that? So he went back to his car, and he wasn't gone very long, but while he was gone, I was sitting here thinking, and I just thought, I hope I don't get a ticket, and I was praying, please, I know I deserve one. I'm probably going to get one. I just deserve a citation. But it would be really hard right now. There's a lot going on. And I've said that I'm dealing with a lot in my personal life, and it's an understatement. But it would be hard financially. It would just be another hassle. There's just a lot of things that would be difficult. So he came back to my car, and he said, you get that registration fixed as soon as possible, okay? And I said, I will, I promise. He said, we usually start impounding cars after 3 months, and you're way past that. And he said, I'm so sorry, I didn't even know, but yeah, I will. I didn't cry, because I've heard that cops hate it when you cry. My ex-husband was actually is a cop. So he asked me if my ex-husband's name, he said, was that your ex-husband? I said, yeah. Do you know him? And he said, I've worked with him a little, but I don't know him really well. And I think I can be grateful, because that made me one of the reasons that he was compassionate. Today, just realizing who I am, and that it's probably hard to be in my situation, that I'm such a ball baby, but being divorced and going through the stuff that goes along with that, I think it just helped, knowing that I'm just a former cop's wife and I know better, and that this just shouldn't have happened, that there's got to be a lot of crazy stuff going on for something like this to happen. He's kind of an older cop, and he was just very kind. So, I thanked him. I promised that I'll get it fixed as soon as possible. And then I drove away, and just started realizing what a blessing that was. So like I said, I'll probably make a separate video where I can talk about our power. But even if I got a citation right now, it's still my choice. It would be so much harder right now to be feeling like I am if I had a ticket to pay. So I'm really grateful for that. So thank you, Heavenly Father, for that blessing, that tender mercy today that I didn't deserve. You guys, Heavenly Father loves you so much. He loves you, whatever you do, whatever choices you make. He doesn't love you conditionally, depending on how you act or don't act. He loves us unconditionally, and I'm so grateful for that. So, like I said, I'll make a second video, and I don't know if I'll even post this because it's such a mess, but I just feel so grateful, and I wanted to be able to share that with you today, that Heavenly Father's looking out for us, and He's looking out for me even when I'm not perfect, which is a huge testimony to me that He loves me. So, have a great day, and remember that you are so precious to Him. Remember that you've got power to make great choices, whatever the circumstances are, and I hope that you really have a great day. Thanks for watching.